Prussia, once a powerful kingdom, now vanished from the map, was more than just a place. It was an idea that shaped Europe. It began as a small duchy on the Baltic coast, expanding through clever politics and military might, eventually centering around Berlin. The Hohenzollern kings, especially Frederick William I and Frederick the Great, transformed Prussia into a disciplined, modern state. Prussia's golden age spanned from 1701, when it became a kingdom, to 1871, when it united Germany under its rule. Its values, order, efficiency, and a formidable army set the tone for the new German Empire. Prussia pioneered public education and a professional civil service, influencing systems worldwide. Though gone, Prussia's legacy still echoes in modern institutions and ideas. Daily life in Prussia was shaped by class and location. Most lived in simple, timber-framed homes, sharing space and chores with large families. City dwellers squeezed into crowded townhouses, while the wealthy enjoyed spacious, well-furnished houses. Clothing was practical and durable. Homespun linen and wool, repaired until threadbare. Diets were hearty but plain. Dense rye bread, potatoes, thanks to Frederick the Great, sauerkraut and stews. Meat was rare for most. Everything was designed for survival and hard work. Even the smallest comforts, like a glass window or a separate bedroom, were signs of status. Prussian life was about making do, working together, and enduring the seasons. The rhythm of daily life was set by necessity, not luxury. For centuries, most Prussians toiled as peasants on vast estates owned by Junkers, the powerful landed aristocracy who shaped rural life and controlled the countryside. Bound by tradition and the changing seasons, their lives revolved around the rhythms of planting and harvest, with little chance for change or advancement. The social order was rigid. Nobles ruled, peasants worked, and everyone knew their place in this deeply hierarchical society. But the Industrial Revolution changed everything. Factories, railways, and coal mines sprang up, drawing thousands from the countryside to the cities and creating a new, restless working class. Life in the city was tough. Long hours, dangerous conditions, and little pay were the norm for many, as families crowded into cramped tenements. Yet, despite the hardships, the city offered hope for a better future, with new opportunities and the promise of social mobility. Prussia soon became an industrial powerhouse, boasting a growing middle class and new social tensions as old ways clashed with modern ambitions. The state managed this transformation with characteristic efficiency, building railways, bridges, and factories, and supporting industry at every turn. The old world of nobles and peasants gradually faded, replaced by a dynamic, modern industrial society that looked to the future. Prussia's relentless drive for order, discipline, and progress fueled its rise as a European leader, setting the stage for a new era. Prussia revolutionized education, making school compulsory for all children as early as 1763, setting a precedent for the world. The goal was clear: create disciplined, loyal citizens ready to serve the state and uphold its values. School days were strict. Memorization, obedience, and religious instruction in simple one-room schoolhouses, where every lesson mattered. Discipline was harsh, but education opened doors for many, offering hope for a better future. Childhood was short. Poor children worked early, while the wealthy enjoyed tutors, books, and leisure time. Play was simple: tag, marbles, homemade toys, brief escapes before adult responsibilities arrived. Education and duty shaped every Prussian child, forging a society built on order, discipline, and hard work. The Prussian school model influenced systems around the world, leaving a lasting legacy in education. Leisure was rare but cherished in Prussia. Sundays meant church, family gatherings, and village festivals with music, dancing, and shared meals. In cities, taverns and beer gardens buzzed with conversation, cards, and local gossip. The middle class enjoyed concerts, theater, and strolls in city parks. Music, folk songs, and great composers was woven into daily life, uniting communities. Neighbors helped each other at harvests or barn raisings. City dwellers formed clubs and societies for camaraderie. These traditions built strong bonds and a sense of belonging, Community life, rooted in shared work and celebration, was the heart of Prussian society. The Prussian army was the kingdom's backbone, so central to its identity that people often joked Prussia was not a country with an army, but an army with a state attached to it. The military was woven into the very fabric of daily life, shaping everything from politics to culture. Kings like Frederick the Great transformed the army into a disciplined, modern force, making military service a defining part of life for generations of Prussians. Under his leadership, the army became a model for others across Europe. Soldiers endured relentless drills, strict routines, and harsh discipline, forging one of Europe's most effective and feared armies. Their training was grueling, but it created unmatched unity and precision. The army's values, obedience, punctuality, and duty shaped all of Prussian society, from schools to government offices. Even children were taught to admire military virtues from a young age. Nobles dominated the officer corps, cementing a powerful alliance with the monarchy and ensuring that the upper class maintained control over the military's direction and traditions. Military efficiency became the national ideal, influencing even civilian life. Everyday routines, from work to family life, reflected the army's emphasis on order and discipline. Prussia's army won stunning victories on the battlefield, uniting Germany under its banner and transforming the kingdom into a major European power that others had to respect and fear. The image of the disciplined Prussian soldier became a symbol of national pride, celebrated in parades and stories, and in later years, a source of controversy and debate. This legacy of strength, order, and military tradition would cast a long shadow over Europe's future, shaping the continent's history for generations to come. Prussia's end came in the aftermath of World War II, when the victorious Allied powers decided to abolish the state entirely, holding its long tradition of militarism responsible for many of Europe's greatest tragedies and upheavals. Its once vast lands were divided among neighboring countries, its name systematically erased from maps, and its people forced to scatter, leaving behind homes and communities that had existed for centuries. Yet, despite its official dissolution, Prussia's influence endures in subtle but powerful ways. Its pioneering education system, highly efficient bureaucracy, and remarkable cultural achievements have all helped shape the foundations of modern Europe. The values of diligence, order, and a strong sense of public service, once hallmarks of Prussian society, remain deeply admired and continue to inspire people in Germany and far beyond its borders. But Prussia's darker legacy, its embrace of militarism and a culture of blind obedience, stands as a stark warning, a lesson for future generations about the dangers of unchecked authority and rigid hierarchy. Today, Prussia is a ghost kingdom, its memory lingering in the ruins and empty landscapes, a source of both remarkable progress and profound peril. Its story reminds us that the echoes of history continue to shape our world, influencing our societies for better and for worse, and urging us to reflect on the choices we make. To explore Prussia's legacy is to uncover the roots of many modern institutions, and to recognize